Hey everybody, DJ Lou here, Serato versus Virtual DJ 2020. Let's revisit this a little bit. Alright everybody, before we start the video, please navigate down, hit that subscribe button, make sure you ding that notification bell as well. Also make sure to like the video, and please, if you want to support the channel, head over to my Patreon page and subscribe. Like clockwork, there's some new videos that's popped up recently about features you should know about Serato. And then you couldn't have scripted this any better. They go ahead and clown on Virtual DJ.
That don't make no sense.
What did Virtual DJ ever do to you? Now, back in 2019, I did a very thorough breakdown of Serato versus Virtual DJ, getting into a lot of details. So if you want to check out that video, information is going to be below here. But that was last year, and that was after about 6 months of using Virtual DJ. And I did run into some glitches then supporting moving platters. And guess who uses moving platters? Not only did I have some issues with the NS7 III, but my Rain 12s as well. It was nothing catastrophic, but enough that for a brief time, I switched back to Serato. And then they fixed it. And I mean, when you have a company that puts a ton of effort in supporting equipment, some of this equipment they don't even have a direct relationship with, reverse engineer it and make it work better on their platform, that says a lot. So let's break this down. These are my top reasons why you should consider Virtual DJ, and maybe a couple reasons not to. You have to choose the one that works best for you. That's it. Roll credits. Alright, so I'm just kidding on that. Let's preface this all. I would consider myself a power user of both Serato and Virtual DJ, with a caveat, I still learn new things every day. I started using Scratch Live back in 2012, and then Virtual DJ in late 2018. I spent a lot of time getting familiar with both platforms, and they have their pluses and minuses. And I've even had discussions with both companies about issues with their software, albeit one I had better luck with. So back in 2019, I would have said that Serato is hands down the nicest looking UI that you can find out there. It's simple, it's to the point, large text is where it's needed to be, it looks great even on the 13-inch screen. And Virtual DJ at that time was this powerful tool wrapped up in, well, basically a plaid shirt with a butterfly collar.
Mom, the shirt is plaid with a butterfly collar.
But on a fateful Sunday, I woke up to massive changes and came out with this completely redone and modern looking UI. Far more elegant in presentation, it's far more readable, and while it's not perfect, he did a serious job making some great improvements. All that being said, I have to give Serato a slight edge. It just still is a little bit more readable, still works great on the 13-inch screen, and it just has this simpler approach. Now yes, some DJs will DJ off a keyboard. That's not me, but I do use a keyboard to help manage my library. So I just made this video last week on Virtual DJ that you can basically remap every keystroke there. And as a former Serato user, I got so familiar with the platform that I preferred it over the way the stock Virtual DJ shortcuts worked. So I just simply changed it. Now Serato, you are stuck with what you have, and for me that's not a bad thing since I personally preferred it, but knowing that you can customize your entire experience gives Virtual DJ an absolute clear advantage. Honestly, both platforms are super solid, and even Qbert has given his thumbs up on Virtual DJ.
Holy this is accurate as all right, Virtual DJ, you're my new friend.
This one is an absolute tie. The fact that you can connect Virtual DJ to almost any piece of equipment out there, be it a controller, a mixer, it makes it work and makes it worth its weight in vibranium. And honestly, if you don't understand what vibranium is, we simply can't be friends.
Stop it, stop it.
Serato works great for what it's compatible with, but it has to be on that list. And then when the products age out, so there's a potential for it to use in Serato DJ in the future. So there's a big advantage here to use Virtual DJ on basically any piece of equipment. This one actually surprised me a little bit when I first tested things out, but you can pretty much run every file format out there on Virtual DJ and it will simply play it. For instance, Serato will not play APE files or WMA files. Yeah, this is pretty rare, but I was just really surprised that they lacked support for this. So while you might not use this, there's an advantage here for Virtual DJ. Now I mentioned drag and drop because for years I got so used to Serato working with an editing program that I use called JCOS. Now there's still a lot of features that I personally like to leverage in JCOS, so you can imagine I'm a little disappointed that Virtual DJ does not allow you to drag and drop out of the interface. That being said, you can do most of your bulk editing in Virtual DJ. So if you do this a lot and heavily rely on it, the advantage goes over to Serato. Simply put, Virtual DJ is a real-life management tool. Sure, you can edit ID3 information in Serato, but Virtual DJ has just a much more powerful tool to do that. And along with that, it supports a lot more tags than Serato does. So Virtual DJ gets a nod on this. Really? I mean, this was the primary reason for me to consider Virtual DJ in the first place. The fact that you can launch a massive library in like 2 to 5 seconds. I mean, Serato does not even hold a candle to this. Just for a frame of reference, it took me 60 seconds to load a 62,000 song library with about 25 smart crates in Serato. It took me 3 seconds in Virtual DJ. Larger library, I mean, you're going to be talking minutes in Serato, so Virtual DJ for the absolute win on this. Okay, I can see the pitchforks and the Molotov cocktails. This is as controversial as the sync button itself, which I personally don't use. So why use AUTOMIX? Well, if you're a mobile DJ doing things like ceremonies, cocktails, or dinners where you're not behind the deck and want to do a live mix and still want control of your playlist, this is a feature for you. Virtual DJ is made much more powerful with the POI editor, which this allows you to define points in the song where you want to mix in or out. Being you have some silent intros or some prolonged outros, you can even select a different type of mix types if you want. Now Serato has an autoplay feature, but you're literally getting to play it from beginning to end, no fading at all. And definitely with no points in the software that allows you to tell it where to mix in. And given that Serato is a purist platform, this is a feature you'll likely never see. So the check mark for this goes to Virtual DJ if you want this feature. Thanks to social distancing in 2020, some people have learned that streaming might just be a handy option to have in their DJ software. Now, Virtual DJ allows you to do shoutcast and icecast for internet radio stations. It also has a hosted VDJ platform that you can stream onto as well and just have it linked to your account. You can also stream directly to one social platform. And while there's a lot of people like myself who's starting to do this, I'm not quite using Virtual DJ in that regard, at least for social streaming. Now Serato, again, purity. So the likelihood of seeing one of these streaming options in Serato is slim to none. So the advantage goes for Virtual DJ in this one, although I personally recommend some other options out there for social sharing. So do I think Serato is an inferior application? Of course not. I've used this for years, and minus a couple releases that came out that was a little dicey, otherwise it's been rock solid. It's much simpler to use out of the box and works great with the hardware that's supported for it. But if you're looking for something more, if you're looking for that nerd factor essentially, where you have everything under the sun that's supported and scriptable, and especially if you have something like a large library, Virtual DJ to me is hands down my personal choice to use. And the fact that when I had issues with my moving platters, which forced me to go back to Serato for a second, you know, Virtual DJ came out and resolved those issues, and that speaks volumes. Now remember 2 years ago, I was on the boat of why even giving Virtual DJ a look at. And now I'm here to tell you, you would be foolish not to. Well, there's a video, and I truly hope you liked it. If so, make sure you hit that thumbs up, find that subscribe button below, and ding the notification bell. Head over to my Patreon page, because that definitely helps support the channel as well. And naturally, if you like this, check out other videos on my channel. Be safe and be well.